saying that why don't we come together and do something positive, not only for ourselves but also for people around the world. Social entrepreneurship, a large element of it is really how can you become creative or innovative to solve an existing problem. I came to know someone who has been in this for a very long time, and he says these people, the underprivileged people, they don't need charity. What they need is opportunity. He says being in social entrepreneurship is like having your private superhighway. Because everyone I talk to seems to favor the traditional entrepreneurship. Therefore, the traditional entrepreneurship domain is now very congested, whereas the social entrepreneurship domain is very free.
Be prepared as a team leader, whoever in the leadership position. Along the way, people might drop off, like what happened with our Jom Balik Kampung. We started with 12 committee members and ended up the week before only 3 of us came. I tak nak cakap banyak so much about fundraising lah. The core of this whole program is to have a very solid, very solid team. If you have a solid team, the rest pretty much easy lah. Even you put someone who cannot do finance, there's always the support system, that ecosystem around the team. So if I were like asking you one by one, if you really want to do this social entrepreneur, what drives you? What's the passion? Why you want to do this? It's about if without passion, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult to do more. It releases pretty much of stress, day-to-day stress. That's my passion. That's why I do this. So I owe nothing except for myself when I do this. So is that?
My team and I, we have spent 2 days brainstorming what sort of project and plan we're supposed to execute. Today we have come up with one. We have come up since yesterday and we have been working on it very hardly and very dedicated. Our plan is to bring 40 children from KL City all the way to Kampung Sungai Besar to experience the Kampung lifestyle with 30 other children of the same age from the host village.
As a team leader, not Lee Kuan Yew, I'll make sure all the tasks will be completed by my team members. There are 6 key portfolios for this project. They are finance, programs, assets, resources, sponsorship, and beneficiaries. With a team of highly passionate and driven people, Xin Yi, Fung, Aaron, Yin Hui, Kevin, and Hui Jun, I am confident this project will be a success. The reason we choose this project is to enlighten young minds to the diversity of culture and enjoy the simplicity of life. Leonardo da Vinci once said, simplicity is an ultimate sophistication. Thank you.
Now the first question I want to ask is, how do you know this project is successful?
Well, based on what he did previously, we kind of like benchmark it. So what he did, we kind of like a bit copy, but then we try to implement a better idea. So since his project is a success last time, so I believe if we follow the same steps that he did and just a bit touch up, I believe that our project will be a success.
So we believe that every kid has the potential to be an entrepreneur. And we were thinking, yes, the Jom Balik Kampung campaign is a success, but how can we then take it to another level above? How can we then have a bigger social impact? Why not we teach them what we know, not in a theory base, but give them a sense of achievement, a sense of ownership, that they themselves can be entrepreneurs and raise funds for themselves. As a summary, we believe that Again, if you give a fish to a man, he eats for a day. But if you teach him, you teach kids how to sell, how to take charge of their lives, how to be entrepreneurs, then you teach them and equip them for life. Thank you.
Another question here, you talk about arts and craft. I'm just curious, who is going to teach that to kids?
For that, because I'm part of a NGO, volunteer NGO called Generasi Gemilang, so, and I also have friends in terms of a Start Society, teaching arts to kids.
Okay.
So from there, I can actually leverage on my network and say, can you send a coach over and coach my team in terms of like doing arts and craft? Or even better, if you can supply a couple of volunteers to help us facilitate this project itself. So they will be part of our volunteers. Of course, the brainstorming session, and this idea, we went through a lot of ideas. It was organic in the first place. We still wanted to go around and play. Everyone was excited about it. Then we went to music and drama. Then we went back to play again. And then before I went to sleep, I wake up, why not do this? And then suddenly it just hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So these sort of ideas, the exciting part of it is it's so organic and there's a lot of potential around it, whereby the idea can just hit you wherever it is.
Trying something new because I'm from an IT background, and the game we played, the business game, I was completely unfamiliar with all those terms and everything. So it's kind of hard to cope with that. Other than that, I think it's very eye-opening to work with everyone from different backgrounds and see their opinion from another perspective. That's why I think that.
Thank you very much.
This program can get me out of my comfort zone because I've never done this kind of stuff before. So it's dealing with and working and coordinating all this group together is going to be tough, but I'm willing to cooperate and contribute for the better of society.
Excellent.
I understand more about like how social entrepreneur different from entrepreneur, and I like the part that you show how you work at the community. That is very eye-opening and what you can do. And other than that, it's kind of exciting and but challenging as well to get this project and see it.
I think it's a blue ocean strategy because it's wow, something new. It is not what everybody can do or want to do. So it's a blue ocean technique and it's for a noble cause. Yeah, that's what I think it is.